Sheesh. All right. Welcome back. It's a new week. Monday Night Football is coming on tonight. Why don't you win tonight? All right. So, I want to take pictures. And give me something signed, Give me something signed. Jeez. All right. Well, anyways. All right. Who's a hater? Who thinks Cowboys going to lose? Anyways, hey, we got a test Wednesday, right? We've been announcing this test Wednesday. So 2 days, today and tomorrow, we're gonna review. You gotta get it. We're gonna get a review, which you should already have. Tomorrow, we're gonna go over the answer, but you have to try it on your own. Okay. So I'm gonna preach. Ready? The way you have a successful test, a test that is 40% of your average, is that you prepare for your test. So what if I gave you something just like the test so you can prepare for the test? I will, and I just did. It's the review, okay? The review is just like the test with different numbers, slightly different pictures. So I'm telling you, here's the way to do the review. You try it on your own, you circle the things that you really don't know, and between today and Wednesday, you figure it out. Now, you have 2 teachers that can directly tell you. You have all my notes, all the notes keys, all the notes videos on the Google Classroom. And I'm going to make a review video and a review key so you can fill in these gaps. But if you never fill in the gaps, you will not be successful Wednesday. You might not pass it. Your grade will drag down. And then around the corner is end of the semester. You got to get semester credit. So this test is very important. Muy importante. Very important. So please take the review seriously so you can get a good test grade. You could conceivably get 100 on the test, and that would really help your average. Okay? I need you to lock in on the review today and tomorrow. So that way, Wednesday, good test grade. No one's going to have phones out. There's going to be no funny business on Wednesday. Okay? I got my eye on some of y'all. All right. So, did you turn in last week's warm up? So on Friday, you should have turned in your warm up from last week. You put absent on the days you were absent. Okay? Did you take the DEUA, the little quiz on Friday? Okay? Yeah. I'll check and I'll let you know. That's the name of it. Here's today's warm up. Make sure you always write this top sentence on the left column because I still got people not doing it and losing 5 points. Okay? You write this down and you can just write the answers. That's fine. Okay? Talk about number 1. On number 1. All right. No. All right. On number 1. Okay. Does everyone see we have 3 things labeled here? 1, 2, 3. What are these 3 things? So when you see a tick mark, that tick mark means it's a side, right? When you see an arc, that's an angle. And when you see tick marks, that is a side. So when you go around the edge, this is side, angle, side. SAS. Like our little song, everyone's favorite song. Right? So for number 1, did you already know how to get side, angle, side by just looking at it? Okay? That's the easier one because it's already labeled. Number 2, 3, and 4, you have to label something. So look at number 2. When they're touching, we said, what do you have to label when they're touching? They share this side, so you want to put a tick mark whenever they touch. They touch, you put a tick mark. Okay. Sorry, it's kind of small. What? So is this an angle or a side? Angle. Angle or a side? Angle. Tick mark is a side. Angle, side. It is not ASA because the side is not in the middle. It's angle, side. Okay? So if you thought it was ASA, I want you to take a note of what was a little different about this. The side is not between the angles. Not included is the word. All right, number 3. Are these touching? These are touching sides, so I got to put a tick mark where they're touching. Okay. So I'm putting 2 ticks because I already see 1 tick. Pair. Whatever. Now, what to the what to the what? So this is a right angle. Then they have the adjacent sides. And then I have another side. So this looks like angle side side. This looks like ASS. Should we write ASS on a piece of paper ever? No, that's not one of my options. We're not going to put that word on this paper, okay? Unless it's a right triangle, and if it's a right triangle, you don't call it that, you call it HL. That's the weird one. Sorry, HL. So again, if you find yourself with an angle side side, you cannot write that, but you can write HL if it's a right triangle. If it's a right angle, it's HL. Okay. Right. Now, number 4, here's the other thing you have to label. Have to. Do you see this angle, angle, angle? Do you see this? Okay. When you have angle, 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 you need to, when you have angle, angle, you need to label the third thing. And since there's an X, you have to label the arcs. Now watch. If I have 1 arc, 2 arc, I'm going to put 3 arcs there. And those 3 arcs let me know that I have 3 angles. Is AAA one of my options? No. Okay. So I cannot use AAA, so I'm going to put none. Sometimes, or they put not congruent. I would put not necessarily congruent, but it's none. That's fine with me. Okay. Today, we said it earlier, but it's right here. Do your review. The review you got on the way in, very important that you get it done. So tomorrow we can go over the answers, talk about strategies to get it right on Wednesday on the test. Now, I put in grades. I put in a lot of grades, okay? All the way up to this point, including that last quiz. Not the one from Friday, but the real quiz, okay? If you look at your grade and you have a low quiz grade or a low test grade, you can do corrections in class today, but it's first come, first serve, okay? So again, you will look at your grade, see if it's low based on your quizzes and tests. We can get you corrections in the back. We can do that. Or you're working on your review. Sound good? That's the plan. Let's get it.